There are 10 federally protected rights that airlines are counting on you never knowing about. Rights that could save you hundreds of dollars, protect your health, and completely transform how you experience air travel. And if you are over 60, these rights were designed specifically with you in mind. Most travelers walk past the check-in counter, hand over their bags, and accept whatever the airline decides to give them. But not anymore. By the time you finish watching this, you will know exactly what to ask for, exactly what to demand, and exactly what the law says you are entitled to. Let us start from the very beginning, before you even book your ticket. Most people assume that the cheapest fares are already visible on booking websites. They are not. Airlines maintain what are called unadvertised senior fares, and they are almost never listed online. These discounted rates are typically available to travelers 62 and older, and the only way to access them is by calling the airline directly. When you call, do not ask if there are any deals. Be specific. Say the words, "I would like to inquire about your senior fare pricing for this route." That phrase signals to the agent that you know what you are looking for. Airlines including American, Delta, and United have historically offered these fares, though availability varies by route and season. The savings can range from 15% to over 40% off standard pricing. Always compare the senior fare against any sale prices before booking, and make sure to have your date of birth ready, as agents will verify your eligibility on the spot. The Transportation Security Administration offers a completely free program called TSA Cares, and it is one of the most underused services in all of air travel. If you have a disability, a medical condition, or simply find the security process overwhelming or physically difficult, you can call TSA Cares at 1-855-867-873, at least 72 hours before your flight. A passenger support specialist will be assigned to meet you at the checkpoint and personally guide you through the entire screening process. They will explain each step, help with your belongings, and make sure you are treated with dignity and patience. This is not a charity service. It is a federally funded program available to any traveler who requests it. You do not need to prove a disability. You simply need to ask. Airlines are required under the Air Carrier Access Act to provide specific seating accommodations to passengers with disabilities at no additional charge. This includes bulkhead seats, which offer significantly more legroom, as well as movable aisle armrest seats that make it easier to transfer in and out. If you have a mobility issue, a circulation condition, or any medical reason that makes standard seating uncomfortable or unsafe, you are entitled to request these seats for free. Do not wait until you are at the gate. Call the airline's accessibility desk when you book, and specifically request a seat accommodation under the Air Carrier Access Act. Document the name of the representative you speak with and the time of your call. Airlines are legally prohibited from charging you a seat upgrade fee when the request is medically necessary. Every major airline operating in the United States is required by federal law to provide what is called a meet and assist service upon request. This means a trained airline employee will meet you at curbside, check-in, or the gate, and personally escort you through the entire airport experience, including check-in, security, connections, and boarding. This service is completely free and does not require a formal disability diagnosis. If you have difficulty walking long distances, navigating large terminals, managing luggage, or simply feel anxious about the process, you qualify. Request this service when you book your ticket and confirm it again 24 hours before departure. At larger airports, this escort can save you enormous amounts of time and physical energy, particularly during tight connections. If you travel with medical equipment, you should never be paying baggage fees for it. Under Department of Transportation regulations, airlines must allow medically necessary equipment to be transported free of charge. This includes CPAP machines, portable oxygen concentrators, nebulizers, insulin supplies, and other prescribed devices. The key phrase to use when checking in is, "This is a medically necessary device prescribed by my physician." Carry a brief letter from your doctor confirming the equipment is required for your health. Airlines cannot count this bag toward your carry-on or checked bag allowance. it must be accommodated separately and at no cost. If an agent tries to charge you, calmly reference the Department of Transportation's rules on medical equipment and ask to speak with a supervisor. The TSA has a specific modified screening protocol for travelers aged 75 and older. Under this policy, older travelers are permitted to keep their shoes and light jackets on during screening. They may also receive additional screening passes through the standard walk-through detector rather than being directed to the full body scanner. These accommodations exist because the TSA recognizes that certain screening procedures can be physically demanding or medically risky for older travelers. You do not need to request this in advance. Simply inform the TSA officer of your age when you approach the checkpoint. However, if you want guaranteed assistance and a smoother experience, combining this with a TSA Cares request, as mentioned earlier, gives you the most complete protection. Federal regulations require airlines to offer pre-boarding to passengers with disabilities before any other boarding group, including first class. This means you board the aircraft first, before the crowds, before the overhead bins fill up, and with plenty of time to get settled comfortably. To claim this right, notify the gate agent when you arrive at the gate that you require pre-boarding assistance. You do not need a wheelchair to qualify. Difficulty walking quickly, managing carry-on bags, or navigating the jet bridge are all valid reasons. Some airlines will proactively offer this, but many will not unless you ask. Be direct and confident. Say, "I am requesting pre-boarding under the Air Carrier Access Act." Those words carry legal weight, and gate agents know it. When a flight is canceled, airlines enter what they internally call irregular operations, and your rights during this period are substantial. You are entitled to a full refund if the airline cancels your flight, regardless of whether your ticket was non-refundable. You are also entitled to rebooking on the next available flight at no additional charge. If the delay causes you to require an overnight stay, many airlines are obligated to provide hotel accommodations and meal vouchers, particularly when the disruption is within their control. Separately, the Department of Transportation's tarmac delay rule prohibits domestic airlines from keeping passengers on a grounded plane for more than 3 hours without offering the option to deplane. After 2 hours, the airline must provide food, water, and working restrooms. If these rules are violated, the airline faces fines of up to $27,500 per passenger. When an airline representative tells you no, and you know your rights have been violated, there is one final step that almost always produces results. File a formal complaint with the Department of Transportation's Aviation Consumer Protection Division. You can do this online at transportation.gov or by calling 1-800-778-4838. Airlines are legally required to respond to DOT complaints, and a pattern of complaints can trigger federal investigations and significant financial penalties. Before you leave the airport, document everything. Write down names, times, flight numbers, and exactly what was said. Take photographs if relevant. This paper trail is your most powerful tool. The airlines have legal teams. Now you have the law on your side too. Hopefully these can help your next trip. Don't forget to subscribe for more senior travel tips, smarter airport strategies, and ways to make flying easier and more comfortable. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Safe travels, everyone.